Hi everyone, this is Hazel Marie and welcome to my craft room. Today I want to share some items that I purchased. Um, the first three items that I'm going to show you came from a store that's called At Home. It used to be called Garden Ridge. And I actually didn't find a whole lot of items that I was interested in. I was looking for something specific and they did not have it, so I just took kind of a quick tour through the store. And the first item I'm going to show you is a placemat, and this placemat is silver. And I thought, excuse me, that this would look nice covering my plate as I shared items with you. And so I bought that, and it was $2.99. The second item I bought was satin hangers. And the reason I was buying these hangers was that I wanted to alter them. And I had been looking around. Now, at Home's price was $7.99. And I felt like that was a good price because I probably could not have ordered them online. And if you go to, I probably could have gotten them at Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm sure I could have. I did not see them at Walmart, but I thought for $8 and I got 6 of them. And so I thought that was a good deal. And they are an off-white. And so I thought that was great. The last item I bought, it says, oops, get it back. You are my sunshine. And this is what I used to always sing to my daughter when she was little. And I still send her cutie things via email that says, you are my sunshine. And I just couldn't resist it, really. It was just $9.99. And it's on canvas, as you can see. And the lettering is in gold. And of course the pink, love the pink. And the thing is that I am making a new shabby chic candy station. And I said, what is more appropriate than you are my sunshine? Not only will it go perfectly with the colors, which are going to be pink, cream, the pale green, and a little bit of a light blue. And so I thought, oh, I love this. So I purchased that. So those are the three items that I bought at Home, the store, which used to be Garden Ridge. Now, let me put those aside. And I went to a store called HAAM, 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 and it stands for Humble Area something or other ministries. And people donate to the store and also to the food pantry, and people without food can go there and get food and assistance. And then they sell clothing and items. I bought a wedding dress there one time. I bought all kinds of things. I mean, you can just find, and they do carry a beautiful line of crystal, and of course they charge for that. But their clothing and other items are very reasonably priced. And it's a resale shop. And I bought this jar. Now, I'm not sure if this is old or not. The one that I already have looks very similar to this, but it's about 2, maybe 3 times bigger. And I know that it is very vintage because my mother-in-law gave it to me many years ago. And this one was $2. And it was made by Anchor Hawking. You can see on the bottom But the thing is that I don't know. It could be old because Angerhofen has been in business for a long, 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 long time. So I bought that, $2. I thought that was a great price. Then I bought this cute, whoops, turn it around here, little vase, and it was $1. And I thought, how cute. I have a shadow box that I'm working on, and I thought maybe that would fit. And so I bought that to go in there, $1. That was a good price. And then I bought this little guy. I thought he was so cute. He is a shelf sitter. Let me see here if I can turn him. And, he's a bear, and he is red, white, and blue, and he is dressed up for the 4th of July. I thought he was absolutely precious. Let me put him up here so you can see. He had a couple of little nicks in his hat, but gee whiz, I have so many paints that I'm sure I can probably match it pretty close. And even if I didn't, hey, I don't think anybody would ever notice. But I thought these 3 items were really cute, and they were really good buy. And I'm going to push these over to the side. Now, the next thing I bought was this really precious handled basket. It's ceramic, and it kind of reminds me of Capodimonte as far as the type of flowers. Of course, this is not a Capodimonte piece because there is no stamp on the bottom. And I bought it for $3. And it is very pretty, as you can see, all the way around. The only thing wrong with it, and I didn't even notice it until I got it home, my husband and I noticed that the ribbon is missing from here to here. But you know, I didn't notice it, and most people aren't going to notice it either. But I plan on making probably some kind of a little floral display or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it, but this is going to go on my Chevy station, or at least I think it is. I thought that was so cute, and so I purchased that. Woohoo! We got so many glass pieces here. Let's see if I can move some out of the way here. Okay, little bear, let's turn you around, okay? Now, I bought this crystal glass, and I thought it was beautiful, and I thought, ooh, I also have a crystal, or not a crystal, but a bling station, candy station, and I thought, ooh, that would go so pretty in there, and so I bought that, and it cost me $2.99. And I don't know if you'd consider that a little expensive or not, but I just fell in love with it when I saw it. So, and it has a little pedestal. I thought that was so cute. So I'm going to put that in my bling station. Now, this poor little rabbit here, he was looking for a home, I do believe. It's a she. She has a dress on. But she has these lottie-gaudy wingy things on here. They're actually leaves, I think. Well, of course, they're going to come off. And this must have been around for a long, long time. It has a lot of dust on it. And I'm not sure what else it has on it, but I am going to strip her clothes off, take this little basket off over here. As you can see, someone kind of handmade the clothing that she has on, and I'm going to make a new little outfit for her. And I thought she was so cute. She used to have wire in, well, she has wire in her ears now, but I think that they're getting a little worn. I thought she was really cute. She was $4.50. And yeah, I know, that's kind of a lot. But you know what? I just kind of fell in love with her. I thought, oh, she needs a home. And so anyway, I am going to work on her. And she will have to have long sleeve because she has wire there in her arms. I was hoping I could do like a little short sleeve, but that's not going to happen. And she does have a little pedestal that she sits on. So I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. So I had to have her. Now, I have never been a huge collector of bunnies and bears and stuff, but I do have to say, and I am going to be bringing a video about my mother-in-law in memory of her, because she was probably one of the best crafters I have ever met in my life, and I was so fortunate to have her as my mother-in-law. But these are little bears, and of course my mother-in-law designed and made bears, and I'm going to share with you some of those. But these little bears here at the resale shop are boy bears, and I was surprised they had them in the back rather than up front where they sell things for a little bit more money. But these little guys, little girls, they have the tags and everything on the back, and this one says sisters are the very best. And I came from a very large family, but I only have one sister left. And ours was a blended family. And on my dad's side, I just have one brother. And on my mother's side, I have the one sister and 3 brothers. And wait a minute, I only have 2 brothers on my mother's side. Sorry about that. So my family is really shrinking, but my sister and I are very, very, very close, and she lives, about 25 miles from me, so we can visit a lot. She's older than I am, and so she is limited in some areas in what she can do. So this meant a lot to me. Sisters are the very best, and my sister Elizabeth means so very much to me. And okay, little guy, sit up there. You know what's so neat about these little guys? They turn their heads. You can turn their heads, and they're just so neat. And now this was a little boy bear too, and she has on a Boyd. Let's see, what does it say? Buyers. Let's see, Boyd Bears Bearwear. And she is so cute. She has like a little heart in her pocket. And I will not be making her dress over, I don't think. It depends on how far I want to go as far as making things match in my room. You know, you can go overboard, I guess. But anyway, these little guys were $5 a piece. So I bought these along with my little bunny. I'm going to put those over there. And then I'm going to skip to another store because I want to save my two items for last. Well, before I do though, let me just say I bought this chair. Now this chair is not one of my favorites as far as the style, but I am going to spray paint it white. And I thought, wow, you know, since I have several things that need to sit, although I already have some chairs and things, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase it. And I think I paid $3 for this one. The reason I was showing that to you is because this is what I bought yesterday. Now, for some reason, I have this real desire to collect little Flopsy Mopsy bears. You know, the little muslin bears? Bears, I'm so sorry. Nothing wrong with me. Go from the rabbits to the bears to the rabbit again. And that's what she is. And she is dressed in a peach colored dotted Swiss kind of fabric. And I don't know if you can see it. And then she has this cute little apron on. She has some pantaloons that are a little bit too long. And then she has one set of ribbons in on her ear. The other set is gone. But that's okay. She's in perfect condition. She's dusty, and I bought this from Goodwill. And Goodwill is a store um, that employs disabled adults and help them to be able to earn a living for themselves or to assist in earning a living for themselves. And so I bought this little bear. Bear, I am determined to call her a bear. She is not a bear, as you can see. Bunny, rabbit, here, long floppy ears, bunny, rabbit. Okay. I'm saying that to me. Okay. But anyway, I was just going to show you that she fits in this chair quite nicely. If I decide to put her in a chair, I don't know. That's 2 outfits I have to sew now. I'm thinking, I don't know. I used to sew a lot. In fact, many, many, many years ago, over 45 years ago, I used to make my daughter and myself matching clothes. And back in the 60s and the 70s, that was very popular. Now I only sew when my niece has to have something, and that's it. But it looks like I'm going to have to either get out the sewing machine or I'm going to have to do this by hand, and I don't know that it's going to be by hand. So the only thing I have to do is take this apart and use it as a pattern. The same thing with my other little bunny bear. Well, I mean, this is getting more ridiculous as we go along. Okay. Oh my. Okay, just chalk it up to that's Hazel Marie. But anyway, I can take her dress also and make a pattern. And so I might have to dust off my sewing skills and get busy. But I thought she was so cute. Don't know if I can. Woohoo! She says hello. Woohoo! Hello there. How are you? Isn't she cute? I just love her. I just love these kind of the rabbits that I call them floppy rabbits. I don't know what you call them. They're just muslin. As you can see, she's just a muslin rabbit, and she's got a little droopy underwear here. But we'll fix her up and we'll get her some really pretty. And I was thinking about maybe putting her in a green. I thought that would be kind of pretty. So anyway, my beautiful bunny. You notice I didn't mess up that time. Woo-hoo. Okay, now, whoops. Okay, bunny. I want to call her Bunny Bear. Huh. You know me. I might name her that. Okay, now, this, let's see if I can get her in focus. Isn't she beautiful? This doll here is a porcelain doll, if you can tell. She has the most gorgeous face. Look at the hair and the eyes. She's just beautiful. And her dress is just absolutely gorgeous. She doesn't need, thank the Lord, no more sewing. She's got her little shoes on, her little hose on, and then she has her little petticoat, which is real stiff, kind of makes her dress stand out. Then her dress has ruffles on it with lace, and then there's lace over this top. It has another ruffle that goes all the way around, and she's got these cute little pink flowers. And then here at the top, she has more of the lace. She has lace on the sleeves. Let me show you. Lace on the sleeves. So cute. And this is kind of a mauvey pink lace here. And she has a cute off-white bow. And then look at her hat. Now her hat, whoops, it's kind of hard to get her in because she's tall. I just think that is so beautiful. I just think she's so pretty. I have never bought a doll to collect. Now, I bought a lot of dolls for my niece and for my daughters, but I've never bought a doll for me. This doll, believe it or not, was $4. Now, I know from personal experience that dolls don't come that cheap. And then I bought the stand for an additional $6. And I bought this at HAAM. And I just think she's beautiful. Look at her hair in the back. Isn't that just beautiful? And she's clean and she's neat. And her name is Carol. She still has her name here. And so she was loved by someone. And now I am going to love her. I have that opportunity. And like I said, she's just beautiful. And $4 plus $6 for her stand, which I bought, of course. Now, this is the one. It's one on my candy station. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful doll. If I had my druthers, I would have chosen blonde hair. I don't know why, but I would have. But look at this face. Beautiful face with green eyes. She has little, I guess her hair is going, no, she's got bangs, okay? And then she has this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little hat. All the lace and all the beautiful flowers. And it comes down and it ties here, right here. Now her hair is beautiful. Look at her hair. It's just absolutely beautiful. This doll looks as though it has never been out of the box. There is not a speck of dust on her. It is a pink and a pale, pale, pale green. I mean pale green. And then around the bottom, it has the green, which is a little darker. And it has lace over it. And underneath it, we have that, I guess it's like a tulle. Oh my goodness. It even has tulle on here, on her dress. And then this tulle. And this feels like it has never, I mean, it's just white as snow. I mean, like nothing has ever touched it. Her shoes are perfect. If you can see her little shoes, they're just perfect. Her hose are perfect. Her pantaloons are perfect. They're so white. It's like someone took her out of a box and donated her. Maybe the people at the store did that. I don't know. But I want to show you, excuse me just a moment. Me and my nose. The front. Now, she is holding an umbrella. Isn't that the cutest? I'm going to say parasol because this is not an umbrella. Parasol. And it has a little flower right here. This is green that matches the bottom of her dress. It has the lace. And it has an elastic piece that goes around so that she can hold this in her hand. And it just hangs right there. Now, the front of her dress, let me move back here, is gorgeous. The gold trim that we had going around the bottom is going from the, well, actually, it's from the waist, and it goes all the way down. The green is underneath, and then it has layers or rows of lace. And then it has a matching green bow with a flower. And then, let's see if I can get her up here a little bit closer. Let me see if I can zoom in. I've got so much here sitting on my desk. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Now, she looks like she's being strangled here the way we're holding her. Up here at the top, as you can see, she has lace, and she has a little pearl embellishment there. I'll just call it embellishment. And more of a really pretty gold braid here. And she has those poof sleeves. And then it goes down to the fitted sleeve. Now, this doll, like I said, is going on my shabby chic candy station. When I saw her, I had no doubt she was going to be there. I had been wanting to bring in some green colors, and I thought, oh, perfect. This is just absolutely perfect. I can bring in this color green. Let's see here. This color green. I love it. This is just beautiful. And I bought the stand. I paid $4 for this doll. $4. I could not believe it. $4 at HAAM. And I bought the stand for $6. And I just love it. Just absolutely love it. And the one thing that I did want to share with you is, as many of you know, I have cancer. And I first had cancer in 2003. 10 years later, it came back, and it had spread throughout several parts of my body. And I go for treatments, cancer treatments, every 3 weeks. And that's why I kind of disappear from time to time and don't quite feel up to crafting. But I was telling you that to tell you this. Since 2013, I have been going for treatments. And I met one of the sweetest friends in the world. And her name was Livia. She was a beautiful Christian lady. And she had a smile that just lit up the room. She and I met kind of in a strange way. I was going to the ladies' room before my treatment began, and I stopped because at the oncology place that I go to, they have wigs, and they're free. If you want a wig, you just take one. If you want to donate a wig, you just bring it, you donate it. So I picked up a wig, and there was a lady laying in a chair over in this special area for people that are not feeling well, that are taking treatments. And she said, "Are you going to try on that wig?" And I said, "I'm thinking about it." And she said, "Oh, it's so pretty. I just love it." And so anyway, I took it into the ladies' room, and I tried it on. And I thought, oh, okay. I mean, it was a pretty wig. And I came back out, and I started laying it down. She said, aren't you going to buy that wig? I mean, or aren't you going to take that wig?" And I said, "No, I don't think so." And she said, "Oh, bring it over here and let me try it on." And she pulled off her little cap. She didn't have any hair. And she put it on, and I was telling her, "Oh, you look beautiful." And so anyway, we exchanged some information, which she told me about her husband. She was a widow. And I was telling her about my rig. And so anyway, she told me her name. And I have to associate something because I do have chemo brain sometimes. And so the next time I saw her, she was not over in the really sick area. She was over where I sit. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I cannot think of your name." I said, "I know you told me it was something from the Waltons." And I said, "I can't remember what it is." And anyway, she kind of teased me a little bit. She said, "It's Olivia." I said, "Oh, Olivia, the mother." Okay, another way to associate. She's the mother of the Waltons, not grandma, but she was the mother of all the children. So anyway, she and I became such good friends. And before she got much worse, um, excuse me, I'm sorry. She got much worse, and then she would get better. And I've never seen anyone fight the way she did, but she said, "I'm ready. If God wants me to come home, I'm ready." But, she said, "I'm ready spiritually." She said, "But I'm not ready to go yet. I've got things I want to do." And anyway, this went on, for a couple of years. And anyway, she ended up, I got so tickled at her. She sent me a text, and she told me that she had bought a new red car. And I said, "What?" And I said, "Send me a picture." And she did. She sent me a picture. It was the cutest little red car, brand new now. Now, we knew she wasn't going to make it. But she kept fighting. She went and bought her a new car. And the last time that I saw her, she said, "Hazel Marie." And I had not seen her. I did not see her because she was in the waiting on labs. And I went over and hugged her and we talked. And I said, "How are you liking that new red car?" "Oh, I love it," she said. And I said, "Did you drive that up here?" And she said, "I sure did." And she was not well that day. She said, "Yes, I did. I drove myself. I drove my new car." And that was the last time I saw her. And she ended up back in the hospital. And I was going to see her on Thursday. That Thursday that she was in the hospital. And her daughter called me to tell me that her mom passed away. But what was so sweet was that her mother, even though she was so ill, she told her daughter, "I want you to call and check on Hazel Marie. She had a procedure done, and I want to know the results." So her daughter Sabrina called me, and I told her, everything. And I said, "Some of this your mother doesn't necessarily need to know." Well, I don't really know what she told her. But I went to the funeral, and Sabrina said, "My mom made me promise that I would check on you." And she says, "I'm going to honor that promise, and I'm going to call, and I'm going to check on you to see how you're doing." And she knew that I had another procedure, and my medicine wasn't working. And we didn't know what we were going to do, if I was going to have to go into a test program or what. And Sabrina called me, and I told her and everything, and she said, "I will keep that promise that I made to my mom." And I told you that story just to tell you how important this doll is to me. This doll I have named Olivia. Now, my Olivia had black skin and dark hair, and she called me sis, which meant that she totally accepted me. It didn't matter if I was pink, purple, brown. It didn't matter. She loved me, and I loved her, and I called her sis. So I'm sorry that I did not mean to share that much. I'm not really sure why I did, but I just want to let you know when I saw this doll, I wanted to get it. And when I saw that my other doll had a name, it just popped into my head, Olivia. And Olivia is going into my shabby chic candy station, where every time I look at it, I'll remember that my special friend is in heaven, and one day I'll see her again, and I'll see that beautiful smile that she had. And I just want to tell you how much I love each one of you. You're so special to me, and I thank you for your kind words, your support, your prayers. And even though I have bad days, I have a lot of good days, and God is so good to me. He has been so wonderful to me. And I have other friends at oncology. Some are doing well and some aren't. And you just never know how short life is going to be. And I would just urge you to make sure that your walk with Jesus is what it needs to be, so that should your time come up, you know where you're going to spend eternity, just like my Olivia did. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.